Welcome to a journey of spices, excitement, experiences, and stories of good flavor meeting great vegetables and fruits right here on AUMcuisine. Good evening and welcome to another episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. I'm going to be making you a vegan style Kheema. So I'm going to explain to you what that is really. So Kheema is normally made with minced goat, minced like a mutton, so the flavors are wonderful. So we're going to be making it with some textured soy protein. That's what we're going to make it with. So I have a hot pan here and I'm going to be putting in some coconut oil, and then I'm going to be taking some cloves and cardamom. I have about just maybe 1 or 2 cloves and cardamom. Put that into, and then put in a few bay leaves. We call them tej pata. Put that in. And a couple of sticks of cinnamon. At this point, I add some cumin. Wow, little fireworks going on. Some cumin. And then I put in some red onions. Then at this point, I go ahead and add some ginger garlic paste. So fragrant around here, super fragrant. And then I'm going to be adding some potatoes. I have some purple potatoes, pink and yellow. Allow that to soften up. Then putting in some tomatoes. Smells super fragrant, like super fragrant. As that is getting well acquainted with one another, I'm going to be taking in a bowl, and in that bowl I'm going to be putting in some grapeseed oil. I'll put in my textured soy protein, and to that I'm going to add some black pepper, some salt to taste, a pinch of cinnamon, a couple of pinches of red chili powder, 1 big pinch of turmeric powder, and about a pinch and a half of garam masala powder, and a big pinch of cardamom. Then I'm just going to take my hand and put all of those spices into the textured protein. So this is where people normally use like minced meat. So we're just using crumbled, textured soy protein in its place. It's absolutely delicious and extremely fragrant. So well done. So in this pan, this would take about, give it about 2-3 minutes based on the BTU of your stove, and allow that to get acquainted with one another. When it has softened up, which will take just a few minutes from now on, then you just add this into this, which I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning up before we come back here. So we're going to be adding some cilantro. And as those flavors are getting infused, I want to take this opportunity to switch out and put in the Le Creuset. So in the Le Creuset, I'm going to be adding just a teeny weeny bit of grapeseed oil. And then I'm going to be adding some more water, just for the gravy to become beautiful. Then at this point, I'm going to be adding the textured soy protein directly in there. All of the masala is in there, so it'll really get into all the little nooks and crannies, and the flavor is going to be impeccable. At this juncture, I'm going to add a little bit more of the cilantro and a handful of kasuri methi, which are fenugreek leaves. So the order for this dish, as with most things we make, is absolutely important. So I'm going to allow that to do its magic with the lid on for about 5 to 7 minutes. It's coming together super nicely, and this is the time when I'm going to add the green peas. I normally wait until almost the end to add the green peas, because I want the color to be really fresh and I don't want the green peas to all shrivel up. So let's give it another 3 minutes or so. Welcome back. So it's cooking really nicely. I'm going to be adding some coconut milk into it. It just gives you more grand flavor. Very, very tasty. Just puts it together really nice. And it's time to take this off the stove. I'm going to be putting in a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons and a half, 2.5 teaspoons of lemon juice. We're ready to plate. Delightful, extremely fragrant, and very, very tasty. It's a little bit of cilantro, and there you have it. That's a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous veggie keema. It speaks to my senses. I'd love to have this. It pairs really, really well with an idli, you know. So if you don't have idlis and don't know what it is, even with a slice of bread, this is great. Very nice with pilaf, basmati rice. But we're going to make a very nice idli stir fry very soon. Until we meet again next time, this is Vaidya Priyanka.